Attention, all my free individuals. Welcome back to the Worldwide Super Earth News. Helldiver Guy reporting live from the front lines, bringing you the intel you need to crush those Xeno scum. First up, our Super Earth scientist, fancy new nuke strategy. Now, between you and me, I can't fathom who these nukes are for. Look around, troopers. How many more pathetic excuses for enemies can there be? A good stompin' usually does the trick. Not much else is known about this nuke yet. But when we get more information, you know where to come back to. North Korea, you have some fucking competition, and you have been warned. While we're talking about what was North Korea and how they swept everything under the carpet, we're talking about the carpet bomb. This new stratagem has 3 uses and has a larger cooldown than Lady Liberty's Kahootas. And damn, aren't they huge? The cooldown is 450 seconds long. The bombing will covers a 60-meter zone that will alliterate anything in sight. Next up is the Eagle air-to-air missile. These missiles do exactly what they say, and that's fucking destroy any flying targets. So any dropships or big Titan fuckers will fall quicker than the Afghanistan government. Too soon? Well, I don't give a shit. We need a weapon like this, especially with the intel that we legally gathered from advanced information extraction on the captured automatons we got back on Cyberstan. The intel suggests that these machine fuckers are watching a little too much George Lucas, and now are developing Walker-like bots that will be deployed into battle. Fuck that. Stop playing bug control with them roaches and get over here to the creek. Oh wait, we just got word that there is sitting of a worm, like bug that travels underground and pops up to attack. God damn it, guys, who keeps feeding Joel all these fucking action movies? Yes, you heard that right. The fucking worm from Dune is now a future potential threat to our nation. Gives you more of an excuse to use our military funding to shoot down an oversized grasshopper. Maybe this will give me a reason to actually go over to that sector of space. I could kick in some bugs, and it's gonna make it easier with your own personal set of boys to do it with. That's right, you lonely fucker! We are giving you your own boys to call in. Super Earth's troop support will be open to all sectors of the ship and will be able to be called in. You can call in 2 different support groups with a 60-second cooldown in between. Now, you grunts out there on the ground can call in SO's drops and people will actually show up. Multiple troopers, fresh and eager to prove themselves. Just picture all those cute little asses scrambling to join the fight. I mean, look at that guy. His cute little fucking ass. God damn, so juicy. These troopers are actually interns that, if they prove their worth, will eventually become a Helldiver. It's a new program Super Earth is trying. Maybe so we don't just give anyone a billion-dollar ship just so they can do day 1. Either way you put it, I like the system and I love these new troops, especially this one. Before we continue, we have to check in on our weather guy, Weatherman, Jim. Now, Jim, how's the weather over there?
The trees, they're speaking binary.
Well, that's great to hear, Jim. Now let's move on to our next weapon. Oh wait, what's that? It's not a weapon, but a support healing pack. The 8289 Angel is a support drone capable of healing injured Helldivers that are nearby. It has limited supply of the regenerative substance and must land in the backpack to refill when it runs out. This technology would be familiar to those who participated in the last Galactic War. The Super Earth Administration said they were making improvements before they let us have these again. Something about they keep wanting us to use these stems. I don't know what is up with these stems, but I really like them. I've seen my dad use this stem with a belt strapped around his arm in the middle of the night. What I'm trying to say is everyone is using them, but this new machine now does it for you. Fucking technology is great. Oh, apparently these fuckers will not only heal you, but all vehicles and alleys around you. That's right, you heard me clear. Vehicles. From our leaks at HQ, by the way, we had them spies who leaked this information killed. These leaks show a Joel imposter send down a recon vehicle to these divers. Joel has denied sending out the usage of this equipment, but is pleased that the people who did impersonate him just wants other divers to have fun. This is why we love you, Arrowhead. Back to the vehicles, there will be apparently 3 different types: light, medium, and heavy type vehicles. The light vehicle will appear to be a 4-wheeler hybrid with no extra gunfire. The recon vehicle will have a light machine gun for coverage, but its main purposes seem to be for quick transportation and repositioning. And it has light armor. The last vehicle would be the heavy. This has heavily armored defenses with a power offense, able to mow down anything in sight. That's not all, however, as there is also word of a tank, yes, a motherfucking ass tank that we can call in and destroy all who wants to obliterate our way of life. That's right, you fucking clankers. We now can fight fire with fire. Speaking of fire, there is another variation of the Patriot exosuit. This new mech comes with its very own flamethrower. Again, you psychos and your fire really should get checked into a Super Earth asylum. Not much is none on any or all of these vehicles. Before we carry on, we're going to do a new segment on the show called Super Earth's Top Diver. Name in progress. So let's take a look at what's happening. Oh boy, look at this fucker playing with his bugs. Wait, what's he doing? This glorious bastard Nuke. Oh god, no. You beautiful individual. You will be remembered in the name of Super Earth. Let's all salute and give a minute of silence for this fallen comrade. Okay, next up, we have two new weapon stratagems that you can deploy into your next encounter for freedom. The Lost 99 Quasar Cannon Obliterating and the MG-101 Heavy Machine Gun. Now, I know they came out before we could finish this. Just know Quasar is S tier. Next up is yet another super weapon, but it's one you might seem familiar with. Yes, I'm talking about the grenade launcher. Most of our divers bring this for the bug hunt, so I usually don't carry this around. I'm more of a recoilless rifle guy myself. However, this new grenade launcher has a flame modifier on it, so you do with that as you please all my pyromaniac psychopaths. Hey, are you sick of getting killed by an arrow to the knee? Some fucking Sauron keeps sniping your ass. Well, Super Earth got your back because we now have gotten back our Displacer pack. This is a field generator that automatically teleports the user to safety when taking heavy damage. Not much is known about this equipment yet, just that it can save your ass, or better yet, your teammates' ass, when they decide to face the whole planet by themselves. Just a warning though, the direction of the teleport is random and could very well put the Helldiver in an even more precarious position. Also, the displacement field will not similar tech save you from the poison or fire status, and the displacement field will not be activated while you are in the vehicles or exosuits. God, you really need to read all the fine print on this shit. If you remember these shits from the first Galactic War, they were that filthy species that's highly sophisticated. They call themselves the Squeak and are originally an aquatic species. These creatures dressed in ceremonial robes have managed to create a vast and extremely complex neural network for space travel. The species have since taken their first tentative steps towards the star's produced weapons of mass destruction in large scale, and as such, is something that the people of Super Earth cannot ignore. We will be coming out with a breakdown of all these units shortly, but this broadcast takes a lot to make. Not even my own officers will help me make these. Would you help me film?
No.
And right before we end our broadcast here, I want to take a second and talk about the community. A fallen Helldiver was posted to Reddit recently. A Helldivers 2 player by the in-game name of Okami Cheems sadly passed away. To pay respect, the whole community kept posting the salute stance pic to the forum. His brave friends were asking if there was a way to download his game data so they could keep it to memorialize him. When this was posted, he was humble about it and was met with amazing feedback. I love this community. I love being a